Well, hello my lovelies. Happy New Year. I hope you are all well and enjoying your 2022 so far. Oh, sorry, forgot to turn the volume down. There we go. Okay, so got you up on my screen so I can see if anybody is here with me. Just going to make sure I've got you on my screen properly. I think that's a bit better. So we are going to be playing with, I have borrowed off the lovely Ruth, we have Grassy Grove and Grove dies. These are stunning. I have made a card whilst zooming with some lovely ladies and decided that I would share how I made it with you. So it's going to involve a little tea light. So you can either send the tea light with it or just, most people have got little tea lights they could put inside, but I think I'd make a little box up and send a tea light with it. So I'm just going to move, I mean honestly, come on camera, there we go. So that's those, and then we need to cut out a couple of stitch rectangles. These leave like a stitch detail on the piece that you cut out and the piece that it leaves behind, so you can use both pieces. So I have cut out lots before because this takes a little bit of preparation, but once you've done it all, it is pretty easy. So I have a couple of deers. So these ones cut out. It's not the one that stamps. So I've cut those out of crumb cake. And then I have, so what I've done is I've taken my standard card base. Now you can do this with any size card because you're using the same dies, so it doesn't matter how big the card is, the hole in the middle will be the same size. So this is the second to largest of the stitched rectangles here. This one's slightly too big for our card bases, but that one is perfect. So I've cut the middle out and it gives me this piece, which I will then be putting on the back for my sentiment, and I'll show you that in a little bit. And then we have, this is the big die inside the, let me just find something that's going to stand out on, like that. So you have some nice trees and a bit of foliage. Lovely. So do say hi if you are here, so I know that everybody is alive. This is going to go on the back. Now a lady on the Zoom, which I can't remember, was it Cheryl? Might have been Cheryl, said to place a piece of foil, or on the card I've made, which I'll show you after, I've put the glitter cardstock that we had in the last celebration, but because we don't have that available, I've used some foil. So we'll have to do a little bit of colouring, and then I've made two little picture frames, one to go on the outside and one to cover where you've stuck it and glued on the inside of the card to make it all nice and neat and tidy. And then we have a piece of vellum, and we are going to play a little bit with some, hi Ruth, hi Cindy, hi Jan, hi Janice. Okay, so I'm going to play with a little bit of alcohol because why not? If I can't drink it, then I'm going to play with it. So I have a brush, so I'm going to pick some colours because I want this to be my background. So I'm going to pick Bermuda Bay, because you need to pick colours that are quite bright and or quite dark, because otherwise when you put the alcohol onto the vellum, it doesn't really show a lot. So hi Rosie. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do some squiggles with that one and a bit of the lighter one, and I need, see, I noticed I didn't say I need oh, I might put some purple in this one, Night of Navy pens. I know there's some pens I need, so I think with my order I might add a couple of colours. So that will be my sky. And then I'm going to take, oh hang on, I put them in the box ready. So I don't want the browns, I want the greens. So we have Mossy Meadow in light and dark. And I'm just going to put some of that on there, and then I'm going to grab Soft Succulent in the lighter, because Soft Succulent has a slight hint of blue in it, which I think is lovely. Let's just move them out of the way. So then I'm being naughty, I'm sticking my brush straight in my big bottle of alcohol. So then I'm just going to splatter the alcohol straight onto my vellum, and then you'll see that the oh maybe that wasn't such a good idea, because there's not that much left in the bottle, so I'm having to really dig deep to get in there. Right, a bit more I think. But this is going to be, because I wanted it to be a piece of vellum, but I didn't want it to just be white vellum. I wanted it to have some sort of, you know, a bit of colour to it. I'm just going to tip the bottle a minute, because I just want to make like just 2 or 3 blobs that can sort of mix together. And I love how the alcohol makes the ink move on the card, on the vellum. Right, so I think that will do, and we can leave that to dry, which will not take very long at all. Just going to put my alcohol fueled brush out of the way. So I'm going to move that out of the way to dry. So then we can start prepping our cards. So we need this piece now, and then some greens and some browns, because I'm going to colour the tree in. So we are going to take the lighter green, and we're just going to go across and colour it in. It doesn't have to be perfect, because when you go back over with the light after, it will blend all the colours together. So there's a bit of there, a bit down here, like so, and then I'm just going to grab a dark. So it will look a bit weird for a second until I go back over and blend it all in. So colouring all the leaves. And any branches I'm covering now, I will go back over with brown, because the brown will still show up. Like so. And we will have a bit of, just a little bit, because it does look quite blue when you first put it on. It does dry lighter. Hi Margaret! Okay, so then we're going to take the light Mossy Meadow and just go over it all again. And I'm holding it sort of really sideways so that it doesn't damage the tip of my brush. So you're just going over and just blending in all those colours so that they don't look so blocky. Just make up words. It's fine. So there we go. Right. So the edges you won't see because that's going to be covered by a frame. Now I haven't decided if I'm going to colour this frame yet or not, but we will decide that when it comes to it. So what I'm going to do now is add some brown. So I'm just looking for where there would be branches up here, and I've got 2 shades of brown to add. Bit there, bit there. And then I'm just going to do sort of half on the edge, like so. And then take my crumb cake. That was bronze, and this is dark crumb cake, just over the top, and there we go. There we are. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so then when you put your frame on, hang on a second. There we go. Then you can see, and then if you do that, you can see if there's any spots you missed that I have. So I am just going to rectify that, like that. Move my pens out of the way. Then we are going to see if our vellum is dry, and if it is not, oh, it is. It looks wet, but I think it's where it's gathered. So that is then dry. So then this is going to sit on there. So I just need to cut my vellum down, because I always like to hi Cheryl. I always like to have, I always leave them slightly bigger, and then I can cut off the edges that I want to cut off. Okay, so this is a ½ centimetre smaller than the main part of the card, so that it gives me a little border, but then it's going to be covered anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but force of habit and all that kind of thing. Hope the internet is behaving. Okay, so that is going to go behind there, so it sort of looks like mountains, and you can see the blue through the trees as well. That is cute. So then we are going to start assembling our card. I mean, look at the paper on that side. Isn't that wicked? So pretty. One of the new papers that I can't remember the name of. Shocking. Right, so that is going to go on there, but obviously we need to put our this on first. So we're going to pop. I'm not going to use the liquid glue. Where's my tear and tape? There it is. I'm going to use tear and tape because I have left my glue downstairs because I used it for something. But tear and tape is just as good. It's just when you put something down, you have to be very careful because tear and tape is not very forgiving. So there's that. And then last bit here. Okay, and I love Stampin' Up! Tear and tape. I had different tear and tape before, and Stampin' Up! Tear and tape is so much easier to peel off. But I am a firm believer in not wasting stuff, so I had to use the other one first, and then when that ran out I got the Stampin' Up! One. Okay, so making sure I put it on up the right way because that always helps. Let's have a look. Trying to get it straight on top. So that would make a nice card anyway, wouldn't it? But anyway, where were we? So we're then going to pop this across so it's like framing our picture. Like so. Hi, Carol. Right. Oh. Behave yourself tape. Oh, bending it as well. All thumbs and thumbs. Right, there we go. So this is one where I need to concentrate on putting it down, because if I stick this down, there is no getting it back off. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Look, sticking to my pick tool now. Right, let me just straighten that back out again, because that's just stuck. Okay. So I'm going to line it up at the top of the card, and then we'll say a little prayer, and we will pray that it's going to line up like so. And then if you do the sides, then the bottom, voila. Then we're going to flip it over. Now you can use either side of your vellum, but I like mine more vibrant. So if you want a more muted look, because it's slightly more muted that way than it is that way, but you probably can't tell on screen anyway. So, right, so this is going to go on this side, like so. So, cool, Mr. Tear and Tape he's earning his money tonight. Paying his way. Hi, Mum! Oh, Mum, you're going to love this. Your little house is so gorgeous. I need to do some more greenhouse. Definitely. Getting me keen to finish it. Well, to do more than just one bit of it. Anyway, so let's get these off here. Oh, okay, so then this is going to stick on top of here. Doesn't matter if it's straight or not, because it makes no difference. And then, good blimey, Mr. Tear and Tape again. But to be fair, with the vellum, tear and tape is best. Glue does stick, but it does take a while to dry. So I actually do prefer tear and tape for vellum anyway. And also for things like ribbon. But yeah, it's easy to tear. It's easy to apply, and it's easy to get the backing off. What is there not to love? Okay, so got a little pile of stringy white bits over here now. Right, last bit. And then I will attempt to show you why I've done it with the vellum and everything once we have finished it. Now this frame isn't perfectly straight, but no one's really going to take any notice of the inside of the card because the outside is so pretty. Like so. Look at that. It worked, everybody. Okay, so on the front, what we're going to do is we are going to If I can find him. There he is. These are my little pots that I use. I put my whole project in the basket, and then I know where they are. So we're going to, this one, I just turn it round. It doesn't look quite as, because obviously when the dies cut them out, it smooths the edges that way. But to be honest, this card is much, you know, the point of the card is to be lit up. So it doesn't really matter. So that baby is going to go there. So I am going to pop a little bit of glue on these ones. And now, if I can get some glue out of here, that's the problem. Oh, I can, because it just splattered. Hold on, we'll just grab it off the off the grid paper. There we go. It's on my finger right now. So we're just going to pop that on there. There we are. Oh, now it's just leaked everywhere. Naughty glue. Seriously. I'll have to try and pick that up with something in a minute. So we'll just get that baby deer sorted. Okay, so mummy deer is going to go, or it could be daddy, I suppose. No antlers, so it must be mummy. So mummy deer. And a baby deer. Like so. So this is, yeah. So I'm just going to suck the glue back into the bottle. Because, you know, it needs must and can't be wasting it. Trust me, anyway. Right. Just going to wipe my fingers. Where did my little flannel go? Okay. So then, see, I think we don't need to colour that frame. I think I'll leave that like that. So then we are going to take our, it's going to be where we're going to put our writing, that way round. And we're going to put, what shall we stamp? Sometimes you need to know that someone really cares. That is so nice. Okay. And then I'm going to grab even an evergreen because I want to keep it in. Oops, sorry, make you all seasick. We're going to pop this on the back. Like so. Ooh, centralised and everything. Give that a clean straight away so it doesn't stay. And then we are going to pop a bit of glue on the back of here. See, just when you think the glue is run out, there's definitely still glue in it. So I'm going to pop this on the back because I have a piece of gold foil that is going to go on. Fight with the glue. Come on, glue, you can do it. A little bit more. Yep, definitely need to order some more glue. I have got a bit left in my other bottle, but like I said, I left it downstairs and I'm not running to grab it. So what I'm doing is I'm putting this on the inside because it will help to reflect the light. Was it Martina that said that? I can't remember if it was Martina or Reet. Hi Vicky. Hi Christine. Hi Monica. So there we go. Right, so let's see if we can get this to work. So I'm going to turn my light off And then I'm going to try and hold it in such a way that you can see what it would look like in the dark. So hang on, guys. Hang on, I'm trying to move it so you can see. Oh, hi Judy. So there we go. That is so cute. Such a beautiful card. It takes a little bit of prep, but the actual sticking together is, you know, the assembly of the card is quite simple, really. So, yeah, so give it a go, guys. So what are we? Let's see, look. Although I had done all the cutting, but it only took me 20 minutes to put it together. So it's really easy, and you get to use lots of different techniques like the shading and die cutting, bit of alcohol. Yeah, so then on the inside you cover it and it makes it look like a frame. So it looks nice and neat and tidy. And then you couldn't see the foil effect when I did that then, but you'll be able to see it yourself when you do the card. So yeah, so you just pop tea light inside and it glows. Thank you, guys. Isn't it gorgeous, Christine? You definitely need this one. There we go. Thank you, guys. Oh, and hi, Kerry. Yeah, so let's just tidy these up. So, and yeah. So it was short and sweet video tonight, ladies and guys and gentlemen and everyone else. So if you're watching on the replay, I'm not talking to myself. I am talking to the ladies that have come to join me on my live. If you'd like to, I will be uploading this video to YouTube. So if you are not a subscriber, hop on over there and subscribe. I've made quite a few cards over the last few days that I am planning to make videos of. So it would be awesome for you to join me. So we used Grassy Grove, the Grove dies, which have all of these dies in, and I love this one. This one you can just cut out a background, which is here, and just pop it in the back. So a 3D card with that one, with these, would be amazing. So each of these cuts out, and then you've got an extra bit of foliage in there as well. And the sentiments, I like the two types of script is good too. So there we go. So the one I made the other day is this one, and it's got glitter on the back of it. So, and it does make a difference. Yeah, it makes a difference when you put that behind. It really sort of pushes the light back from the tea light. So I don't know, I think I prefer this one because when it's closed you can see the pattern of the glitter on that one, whereas that one's got a bit of a glow, an orange glow to it from the gold. So there we go. Oh, thank you, Monica. Short and sweet before. Oh, I am never on here after at midnight, Christine. I can assure you. My videos are an hour and a half at the most. Couldn't be doing after midnight. So there we go, guys. If any questions whatsoever, just give us a message on Facebook or at my email address, wooscreations2020. Hang on, I'll just put it in the chat. Nope, doing that wrong now. You know when you just program to put spaces and then you're supposed to not write spaces? Oh dear, never mind. There we go. Okay, so I will catch you all very soon, and I will I'll be doing some more videos. I have a couple of videos, well actually probably 3 videos at least I've got to film, so I will get those done and up onto YouTube for you. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all soon. Goodbye.